Hello, welcome to your news English from Nine radio and television station. Here comes the news today. Yesterday, the Central Propaganda Department held a periodical meeting of reporters in June 2023. The conference was held online from the bridgehead of the Central Propaganda Department to the bridge points throughout the country. At the conference, the Ministry of Public Security informed about the recent attack on the headquarters of the People's Committee of Airtil and Aircut communes, Cucuin District, Daklak Province. Accordingly, Chief of the Office of the Ministry of Public Security, Major General Đặng Hồng Đức, said that right after the incident occurred, the Ministry of Public Security directed the police forces of the Central Highlands provinces to coordinate with local authorities, urgently arrested more than 50 subjects with homemade weapons. Up to now, the lives of people in the area have returned to normal. At the conference, the representative of the Ministry of Agriculture and Rural Development informed about thematic topics on agricultural development and rural economy associated with new rural construction in the direction of ecological agriculture, modern rural areas, and civilized farmers. Representative of the Central Theoretical Council also gave information on the topic, building ethical standards for cadres and party members in the new period. Yesterday, Đồng Nai Commendation Council held a conference to summarize and reward the title Safe Driving, Safe Transport Enterprise in 2022 and movement activities in 2023. The award has been held for 10 years so far. In 2022, there are 30 units and nearly 180 drivers registered to participate. Based on the results, the Reward Council agreed to reward 6 collectives and 77 individuals who treat the criteria of safe driving, safe transportation enterprise. On this occasion, the Commendations Council awarded certificates of merit from the chairman of the Provincial People's Committee to 1 collective and 6 individuals for 3 consecutive years, 2020, 2021 and 2022, meeting the criteria of safe driving, presented certificates of merit from the Director of the Department of Transport and Communications to 6 collectives and 77 individuals who had outstanding achievements in the emulation and commendation movement, safe driving, safe transportation enterprise in 2022. The national flag carrier Vietnam Airlines yesterday officially opened a direct flight from Hanoi to Melbourne with a frequency of 2 flights per week on Thursdays and Sundays. This route is primarily to serve the increasing travel needs of people, especially international students. Besides, it also aims to create conditions for tourists in Australia to connect to Europe, shortening the time passengers have to wait for transit. By November 2023, Vietnam Airlines will increase the number of flights from Hanoi to Melbourne to 3 flights per week. Yesterday, Russian President Vladimir Putin said Russia had made the first shipment of nuclear weapons to its closest ally, Belarus, and the rest would be shipped by the end of the year. Speaking at the Economic Forum in St. Petersburg, Putin said, "This is an element of deterrence so that everyone who is thinking about inflicting a strategic defeat on us will not forget about the circumstance." Putin announced plans to move some of the arsenals to Belarus in March, saying the weapons will only be used in case of what he called a true threat. He added Russian forces could easily destroy every building in the Ukrainian capital Kiev, but they chose not to do so. However, those forces continued their attacks. On Friday, they struck while a delegation of African leaders was visiting Kiev, seeking an end to the fighting. The African delegation, including South Africa, will hold talks with President Putin today in St. Petersburg. Yesterday, Mali's Foreign Minister Abdoulaye Diop asked the United Nations to withdraw the peacekeeping force MINUSMA because it had lost its credibility. MINUSMA was deployed in Mali by the UN Security Council in 2013 to assist in restoring stability in the country and the region. However, the security situation in Mali is increasingly out of control, witnessing 2 coups in 2020 and 2021. At the same time, the discord between the Malian government and MINUSMA and its international allies is increasingly acute. At a meeting in front of the 15-member Security Council, Diop said the Mali government sees MINUSMA as part of a problem, fueling domestic tensions, causing mistrust among the population. That's all for News English for today. Thank you for joining us, and goodbye.